sound lines, and welcome to Best Beginner Guitar Lessons. If you're brand new to the guitar, you're just starting out and know very little or maybe nothing at all about the guitar or learning how to play the guitar, then you're at the right place. I'm going to show you how to play the guitar using a few simple chords in a special way. What I mean by special way is that instead of playing the traditional chords in their chord form, I'm going to show you a way to play them in an easier chord form that will make it easier to play the chords, make them sound clear, and be able to move from one to the other while you're strumming along with the chords. We're going to make it very simple, and if you stay with me here, you'll see that you'll be playing the guitar in no time at all. If you want to learn songs, play for your own enjoyment, play for your family, friends, play with other friends who play the guitar, join a little church group or start a little band, whatever the case may be. If you're looking just to learn songs and be able to play and sing along with those songs, this is for you. I won't be teaching any bar chords or scales or riffs or anything like that. It will be straightforward, using chords to learn how to play songs. That's what most people want to do. They're not wanting to be a great star, great guitarist. They want to, for their own enjoyment, to be able to play at home or at the campground or wherever you are. Take out your guitar and be able to play along with other guitar players or by yourself and entertain the people around you. So what we're going to be dealing with is we're going to be dealing with 3 frets. Now the little bars here are your frets. Okay? 3 frets. And when we talk about the strings are numbered. The first string is the little bitty string here at the bottom, and it moves up all the way up to the 6th string, the big string here at the top. The 1st and the 6th are both E strings. One is a high E, and the big ones, of course, is a bass E or low E. So we're going to be concentrating just on 3 frets here. Okay. Now, the first chord I'm going to show you is the G. Now, if you're playing the traditional G, the way it's taught, traditionally, the standard form, you would have the first finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, second finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and your 3rd finger would be on the 1st string, 3rd fret. That's traditional G. Okay? And if you're playing traditional C, your first finger would be on the 2nd string, 1st fret, your 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Now, where the big problem comes in when you learn the guitar and you're using these 2 chords, when you go to change, if you have G and you're going to C, you got to lift all of these fingers up and have each one move down and go back to the C chord, the strings to make the C chord. And you can see the big movement here. And that's what causes the big problem in being able to make the chords and make them sound clear and continue the rhythm smooth and even and transition between the 2 chords. The way I'm going to show you is going to be a whole lot easier. You'll be able to learn them a lot faster and be able to strum them and switch from one to the other really quick. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the first finger, again, 5th string, 2nd fret. You're going to take your 2nd finger, 6th string, 3rd fret. And you're going to take your ring finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and the little finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now, the 1st and 2nd string, 3rd fret are locked down. These 2 fingers will not move from the G to the C. They will stay right there in that position. The 1st and 2nd string, 3rd fret, little finger, and ring finger. They stay there. And then your 1st finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your 2nd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Now what you want to do, you want to let your arm be next to your body, and you want to let your fingers come around and try to curve and come over and down on top of the string. not touching the strings next to it. You want to be on the very tip of your finger, very end of your finger. And another thing I might add, be sure on the carding hand that your fingernails are trimmed. If you've got long fingernails, they're not going to allow you to be able to press the string straight down. You won't be able to get the string pressure you need. So that's very important. If you've got long fingernails, just cut them, trim them short, to where you get the pressure straight down the string to the fretboard, And you want to bend this little joint right here, the last joint in your fingers, bend it, like that, and that's going to allow you to come up and over and straight down. So here's the G. Okay? Now, you saw when we playing traditionally, for the G to C, you had to lift these fingers up, come all the way back, drop them back down, and move to the C. Here's the G the way I just showed you. Now, if you were going to the C, these two fingers on the bottom, the little finger and the ring finger, stay locked in on the first and second string, 3rd fret. G, all you have to do is move your first finger down one string, staying on the same 2nd fret, and move your second finger down one string, staying on the same fret, and that's C. Just that easy. You see, nothing's having to lift up, rotate back, go back down. You just move with the first and second finger up and down, just like that, up and down. These two bottoms are staying locked in. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is we'll play the G, okay? And we'll play the C together. Then we're going to use 4 down strokes, 4 strokes. And then we'll change to the next chord, which will be the C, 4 strokes, back to the G, back to the C. We do it a couple of times. Let's start with G. Now strum along with me. And also, another important tip I want to give you, when you always be sure your guitar's in tune. That's crucial. You have to make sure you're playing with a guitar that is in tune. And I've got some videos here that, on my channel that will show you how to tune using an electronic tuner. Really easy with an electronic tuner. You can check those out while you're here on my YouTube channel. But here we go, 4 strums down on the G. And then we're going to go to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change to C. Just move your first and second finger down one string. Leave those two bottom ones locked in. C. 2, 3, 4. Back to G. First and second finger up a string. Remember? 2, 3, 4. Then down to C. First and second finger down to 4th and 5th string. These two bottom ones never move. Just remember, bottom 2 fingers stay where they are. We're on C. Back to G. Move first and second up for 5th and 6th string. Down C. 4th and 5th string for the first and second string. Up G. So just sit there and practice these for 10-15 minutes, and I guarantee you will be amazed at what you're going to be able to do with those 2 chords, making them clear and being able to move from one to the other super fast. It takes a lot of work out of the equation when you play these 2 chords this way, especially as a beginner. Okay. Then what you want to do when you sit down and practice, you can start with either the G or the C. It does not matter. You can start with C and just C to G, or G to C. Okay. You can also change your strumming up a little bit and go 2 strokes. G, 2, C, G, C, G, C, G. Just like that. And practice just these 2 chords. If you've got, you probably have some things on your computer. If you've been searching around on the web, there's a lot of lessons out there by a lot of different people, and each one seems to be telling you a lot of different things, their own opinions, putting in their own ideas on what you should be doing, and lead you in a million different directions. That's the biggest problem with trying to learn the guitar, is when you get on the internet, it just leads you into 1,000 different ways. If you stay focused on what I'm doing here, and you want to learn songs and play songs using just a few simple chords, I will teach you that here. Just forget about all the other stuff, the scales and the notes, and learning to read music, all that sort of thing. Just forget about that. If you want to learn chords, and a few chords that will allow you to play hundreds and even thousands of songs, we'll do that here. And again, G, C. And I'm going to put a link down in the description that's going to take you to a chord chart, show you the position of these two chords, and also have two more chords along with it, which I will cover in the next video. But for today, we're talking about G and the C. Now, before you know it, once you get to play these two chords really good, you'll be able to play your first song. Yeah, that's right. Maybe by the end of today, I think you'll be able to play your first song. Now, one thing I want to talk about, for any beginner, my secret weapon is the capo, or capo. I pronounce it capo. And what this does, it clamps on to your strings, across to all your strings, and you can put it at whatever fret you're wanting to put it at. Now, it does several different things. It raises the pitch to a different key by moving it fret to fret. But the main thing it does for you as a beginner is it makes it much easier to press the strings down to the fretboard. Much easier. I'll use a capo a whole lot. And I've been playing for over 40 years. It's very important. If you get you a capo, I think they're about $12, $15. I'll put a link down here in the description also, where you can take a look at one on Amazon. You buy, I'm thinking $15, $20, something like that. Worth the investment. Not a lot of investment, but really worthwhile to have. And you can take the capo and learn where to put it, where you can change keys to take hard chords, songs in hard keys, using hard chords, transpose it just by using this capo to play simple chords, and not have to learn how to play those hard chords. We'll talk about that later. The main reason I'm showing you this today is get it, use it, and it's going to make a world of difference into how fast and how easy it is to play the chords. Now, what I'm going to do at this moment, I'm going to take my capo and I'm going to put it right here on the 4th fret. Like I said, you can put it where on the neck you want. I use it a lot on the 4th fret. And what I want to do is we'll take, okay, you can't play the G here, okay, because the capo is in front of the chord. So what we have to do, the capo's going to act like this white, what we call the nut right here. So this is the nut, and now it's moved down here. So in order to play the G, you have to play the G 1 fret up, 2 frets up. Okay, so 1, 2. First finger, 5th string, 2nd fret. I say 2nd fret because this is the nut. Remember, this is this piece. So you play it 2 frets up, just like we did up here. Okay, 2nd finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3. And then you lock those bottom 2 in. Ring finger and little finger on the 1st and 2nd string, 3rd fret. G. Now listen to the sound difference in what we had here and what we had up here. Beautiful sound. Same thing we're doing up there. Now we got the capo there. And as you see, when we move up the neck, you'll see your space between your frets start getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So therefore, when you make your chords, you don't have as much room between the frets, and you're able to get down on your cards a lot, on your strings a lot easier. And it also presses down your strings, reducing the distance between your strings and the fretboard, making it easier to play the cards. And you won't believe how much easier just from moving the capo, using it on the 4th fret, than playing the G up here and playing the G right here. Okay? Alright, let's do the 4 strums. C. G. Now I want to add, you can play, you'll be playing, if you don't have a capo right now, it's no problem. You can be playing up here when you practice. But just for showing you right here today, I'm going to show you, you play your normal position if you're at 2nd, 3rd fret. You don't have a capo. When you get the capo, you start using it. It's going to help you play your cards a lot easier and make them sound better. But for this, I just want to show you something here on using these 2 cards. C, G. Now, here we go. Play the G, sit down, play the G. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. 2 cards. First song. Nothing to it. G. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole sea world in his hands. He's got the whole G world in his hands. He's got the sea world in his hands. That's all there is to it. He's got the whole world in his hands. First song, you'll be playing it by night. Practice it 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes today. Practice these cards. Get smooth from one to the other. And remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now, once you learn it using the downstrokes, then you can learn how to use the strumming. And when we talk about strum patterns, I don't like to call them strum patterns at all. Forget strum pattern. I like to call it timing. When you hear the number of beats in your head, you can hear the number of beats in a song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Acts like a bass drum. And then you can hear the chord changes. Once you get a little familiar with it, if you know the song, you can hear when they change in the chords. So think of strumming as timing. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Now, folks, I'm not a singer, so I'm doing the best I can on this. Okay? I'm a guitar teacher, so I'm not a singer. I hope you have a beautiful voice and are able to sing along with your playing. It makes a big difference being able to sing along with your strumming the different chords. And then, like I said, once you learn the downstroke, then you can get your rhythm. Let your wrist relax, let you strum back and forth. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world. C, the G, whole world in his hands. His C, whole world in his. And what you do is you change your chords. Start with G. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole Whole. It's when you make your chord changes. Whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, G, C, girl, in his hands. On whole. Whole world. In his hands, he got the whole world. In his hands, he got the whole world. In his hands, he got the whole world in his hands. That's it for today. After you watch this video, practice these two chords. Practice them the way I showed you. Stay away from all the other stuff. Focus on learning these chords and the way I'm showing you how to play them. And you'll be playing songs and your favorite songs and chords on the guitar in days. Actually, like I said, by the end of the day, you should be able to start at least playing this song using an downstroke. You start slow. Start slow. Keep it simple. You got the whole world in his hands. You got the whole world on C. In his hands, you got the whole world. G. In his hands, C. You got the whole world in his G. That's it. Now watch for my next video. I'll be having a follow-up video to this one showing you two more chords. But again, get you that capo. Make sure you get the capo. It's this one of the secrets to learning how to play. I've been doing this, like I said, a long time, and it works. The capo works. But again, if you don't have a capo, just play the G and the C up here, just the way I showed you. Got the down and below in the description. I've got a link to these cards on a card chart, and also a video there on that same page showing you how to play these two cards, along with two other cards, which I'll cover in another video, just focusing on those two cards. Follow-up video. Leave your comments if you like what I'm doing. If I've helped you in and get started today on the guitar, leave your comment below. Just take a minute. Let me know that I did help you today. What I showed you is a big help to get you started. And I want to teach you and everyone that comes to my channel and my website how to play the guitar. And if you follow along with me, you will learn how. Be patient. Keep it simple. But leave your comment down below if you've got something out of this today, if I've helped you. If you're having any kind of special trouble with anything, just let me know. Put it down in the comment. I want to hear from you. This is the whole idea. I want to hear what kind of problems you're having, and I want to show you how to play the guitar the easiest, quickest way. And we began that journey here today in this video. So watch for my follow-up video. Subscribe to this channel. Share it with your family, friends, other guitar players. And I have no doubt that you'll be able to learn to play the guitar. But again, start with these two cards, keep it simple, and don't move on until you learn these two cards and use it in that little simple song. He's got the whole world in his hands I showed you today. Leave your comments, any questions, any problems you're having. Also, any kind of wins you've had, some quick wins, like changing your strings for the first time, playing your first chord or chords, or anything like that. Anything that you've done for the first time and accomplished, leave those comments down there. I encourage you to leave your comments because I enjoy hearing from you. I answer all comments and respond to all questions and try to help you in the best way I know how. So that's it for today. And also, one final thing. I've got a link below in the description to my website, bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. If you click that link, you can go and take you to my website. You enter your email address, click the orange button. It's going to bring you to my complete Best Beginner Guitar Lessons course. That consists of 38 step-by-step video tutorials that will take you through from 1 to 38, teaching you all the major chords, the minor chords, the seventh chords that you'll need to know to play guitar and play most every song that's out there. And it will talk about strumming and how to tune and how to hold the guitar and just everything you need to know. It's the same course that I've used here for over 36 years, teaching my one-on-one students here in my studio. If you came here to my studio, it'd be just like you sitting across from me. It's about 36 weeks worth of lessons. If you were coming here and paying for them, it'd be over $1,000. But I'm giving them to you completely free. And these are separate from what I just showed you. What I just showed you is to get you started quick, get you excited, get that first step. You're going to need to crawl first before you start to walk. And that applies here learning guitar. So learn what I'm showing you here, and then you've got to go to my website and enter your email, click the orange button, bring you to all the lessons, and you can use those lessons also. Go step by step, don't jump ahead, and you'll learn how to play the guitar. So leave your comments below. Till next time, I'm Sam, and let's go play some guitar.